Hey everybody, I'm Christy Jordan with southernplate.com. And today I am probably sharing one of the biggest announcements of my life with you. I'm so excited to be sharing this with you today. You know, when I started Southern Plate, my kids were little. We were a young family. We were teaching them how to ride bicycles, bandaging skint knees, and going on family adventure weekends. And y'all were there for all of that with us. You became a family to us, and you've watched my kids grow up. You've watched Ricky and I grow a little older, maybe a little more than a little. And it has just been a very special treasure for us to have this, to be able to share our lives with you. As Ricky and I have gotten older and our kids have grown up, we have moved into a new season in our lives. And we are just savoring getting to spend time together. We love to go camping on the weekends. We love to sit on the front porch in our rocking chairs. And most of all, we love studying our Bibles together. That has become our great passion. About a year ago, I had the thought in my head, what if I could fully focus on this season in our lives? Wouldn't that be wonderful if I could really focus on the Bible study that I run and Ricky and I spending time together in my home and my family, as we have so few years left with our kids being at home. One of them's already flown the nest. And I talked to Ricky about it, and it turns out that was longing of his heart too. And so we started praying about it. And today I'm going to introduce you to the answer to those prayers. And that is my dear friend, Stacy Lynn. Stacy Lynn is the result of at least a year worth of fervent prayer, because I haven't been able to put in as much time as I would like to Southern Plate. I have already been focusing on these other things in my life, but I felt like the Southern Plate family was being neglected. And so I wanted someone who could kind of step up and put the apron on. And you know how I always say that our Southern Plate family is this big virtual dinner table. And whenever a new person comes along, we just set another place setting and they sit down and I start filling the tea glasses. Well, Ricky and I are going to sit down at the table now. And Stacy Lynn is going to fill the tea glasses. And I want to introduce her to you because let me tell you, she is one of the kindest, sweetest, most sincere people that I have ever known. My family has fallen in love with her. She and I talk every single day, and our hearts have just connected on all the things that matter most in the world. She's been a great blessing to me, and she has actually been working with me behind the scenes for several months now. And so today I want to introduce y'all to Stacy Lynn. Stacy Lynn, say hi to the Southern Plate family. Come out from behind the kitchen and say hi to them.
Hey y'all, how you doing? So good to be here. I can't tell you how honored and privileged I feel to have met Christy and her family and to be a part of the Southern Plate family. And to be able to work with you all is just something that I am so looking forward to. I've spent time in the South, living in the South, out of the country, came back into the country, and I just love Southern Plate, and I've been a follower and a fan for years. My mama lives down South, and I love getting recipes from her. Wasn't much of a cook when I was younger, but I'll tell you what, now I really enjoy just, feeding my son, feeding the family, and just, it's just such a great feeling to have these recipes right there at our fingertips. And I'm not getting rid of anything, I promise. I want to build on it because I respect Christy so much for everything that she's done and that warmth and welcoming that she has, created with Southern Plate. And I just want to build on that with y'all. And thank you so much, Christy. I can't tell you how grateful I am for this opportunity.
I am so grateful because I get to sit and enjoy the Southern Plate family in a way that I haven't got to do quite before. But we're just so grateful for you. Ricky and I, we have a lot of plans. We're really enjoying our time together. And we're just so grateful for you for making that possible, for allowing me to focus on this new season of our lives. And Stacy has got a great new energy to give into Southern Plate. She's keeping everything the same. She loves the family. She loves the values of Southern Plate, but she's going to be adding in more recipes. She's going to be putting in more time than I have been able to do. And she's got a lot of great ideas coming up for the email too. So make sure you're on that email list, because you're going to be getting a lot of freebies that it's going to make your life so much easier in the kitchen. It's going to give you more time with the ones you love the most. And it's going to help you put that dinner on the table every night that everybody wants to run to. And just interesting fact, I wasn't much of a cook growing up either. Mama wouldn't let me cook because I was too messy in the kitchen. I didn't really discover my passion for cooking until I got married. So you've been doing this way longer than I have.
Oh, that's awesome. And I'll be sending y'all an email very soon, explaining everything with, of course, some wonderful recipes that Christy has put on the site. And that'll be coming to you very soon, as well as wait till you read this letter from Christy. I tell you what, it just brought tears to my eyes. So I can't wait to share that with you as well. So, you'll be hearing from me very soon.
Yes, absolutely. And y'all listen, Stacy and I are working side by side right now. We've been working together for a couple of months, but I want to assure you I'm not going anywhere. Like I said, I'm just going to be sitting down at the table with y'all. So if anything, if y'all are on the Facebook page and stuff, you're going to see me commenting on things. You're going to see me chatting around there, and I would love to hear from you too. I'd love to chat with you there on the Facebook page, on the Southern Plate Facebook page. So I'm still going to be very much a part of Southern Plate. I'm just going to be sitting at the table with y'all, enjoying it. This has been a great blessing to us. You have been a great blessing to us. And I'm so thankful to be part of the Southern Plate family. And I'm so thankful to be able to pass the apron to such a kind-hearted person that I know was sent by God to allow us all to move into the next season of our lives as a Southern Plate family and enjoy more time together. So, Stacy, thank you so much. Thank you so much for letting me pass this apron to you. I love you, and I'm always here cheering for you for everything you do. And we will be praying for you along the way. And I know I'll be talking to you every single day too. So we'll have fun sharing stories of our family. We're going to be like in the kitchen together, like my mama and grandmama were at Thanksgiving, always in the kitchen together, putting stuff together. So I'm excited about that.
Awesome. And I will wear that apron with absolute honor, Christy, because I just cannot tell you what a blessing you've been to my life. And, to allow me into the Southern Plate family is just it's more than words can really say. So, God bless. And just, again, thank you so much. And I look forward to everything that we've got going on in the Southern Plate family from here going forward. Thank you all so much, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day.
Yep. Y'all stay tuned. We've got great things coming up. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.